Our planet is suffering from what scientists now term the sixth extinction, a mass and accelerated process of extinction of species across the globe. The International Union for Conservation of Nature warns that the threat of extinction now includes 1 out of 8 birds, 1 of 4 mammals, 1 out of 4 conifers, 1 out of 3 amphibians, and 6 of 7 marine turtles. 75% of genetic diversity of agricultural crops has been lost. 75% of the world's fisheries are overexploited. Up to 70% of the world's known species risk extinction if the global temperatures rise by more than 3.5 degrees Celsius. 1/3 of reef-building corals around the world are threatened with extinction. In terms of global marine biodiversity, Dr. Sarukala reports on the results of a 10-year study conducted by the journal Nature. A new global study concluded that 90% of all large fishes have disappeared from the world's ocean in the past half-century, the devastating results of industrial fishing. It will take hundreds of thousands of years to restore what is now being destroyed in a few decades. According to the most comprehensive study done so far in this field, over 1 million species will be lost in the coming 50 years. The most important cause was found to be climate change. Aware of the accelerating crisis of biodiversity, Ahimsa International proposes an international collaborative biodiversity research endeavor, responding to the urgent need to study and to avert, as far as possible, the devastating effects of mass extinction, and in the process to discover new medicinal plants and organisms in nature. The mission will function as an unprecedented global scientific biodiversity assessment, which parallels as a disaster prevention response to the increasing failure of antibiotics. As such, we seek to lower the probability of imminent pandemics, including Ebola, dengue, and a host of other potential pandemics facing our future in the course of climate change. For the first time in recorded history, humanity faces the possibility that we may now be passing the tipping point, the point of no return, in terms of human and planetary survival.
The rate at which species are going extinct is on order of magnitude 1,000 times faster than what species were, how fast they were going before the coming of humanity. We're hemorrhaging the world's biodiversity. People know that, but they just don't seem to grasp what this means. What this means is that the living shield, just from their point of view, the human point of view, the shield of living organisms that maintains the environment is close to or exactly what humans need because we evolved as one of them, is being shorn away.
Further, and according to the UN Global Environmental Outlook Report, GEO, of 2012, of 9 worldwide processes that underpin life on Earth, 4 have exceeded safe levels. Human-driven climate change, loss of biosphere integrity, land system change, and the high level of phosphorus and nitrogen flowing into the oceans due to fertilizer use. In response to these warnings from the foremost global experts, Ahimsa is now spearheading collaborative regional research missions, which will conduct environmental biodiversity assessments on an unprecedented scale throughout terrestrial, atmospheric, marine, and freshwater-based biodiversity ecosystems across the globe. The Ahimsa biodiversity mapping missions will seek to study and preserve life forms and habitats while establishing regional seed banking of all global species, both those previously known and newly discovered, in order to conserve, seed bank, and cultivate as many species as possible in the event of climatic disasters and climate change. The prime directive is to preserve life on Earth and to protect our global food and medical supply. According to the Millennium Ecosystem Assessment, the Millennium Eco Assessment of 2005 concluded that changes in biodiversity due to human activities were more rapid in the past 50 years than at any time in human history, increasing the risks of abrupt and irreversible changes to ecosystems. These large rates of ecosystem damage and extinction can be slowed by judicious projects to enhance habitats and improve and build appropriate connectivity between ecosystems while maintaining the high agricultural productivity that humanity needs. Ahimsa International's Global Biodiversity Mapping Initiative offers a solution that meets the parameters, as defined by the Millennium Assessment, to build connectivity among the sciences in order to preserve and enhance habitats worldwide. We invite you to join us in protecting our planet through taking responsibility to sustain, cultivate, and uphold the web of life, which sustains us all.